One, two, one, two, 1, 2 again. One,
Yeah.
two, 1, 2.
Yeah.
I want to say on behalf of Down in Sports Talk LLC, born day salute to this one over here. Pretty to celebrate. She just turned 21. Browski's in the house
Yes.
celebrating. Down in Sports Talk, y'all. We celebrating my ubiquitous Code D on top of Philadelphia Phillies clinching the wild card spot. The Philadelphia Eagles knocking my Tampa Bay Buccaneers off.
Out of here.
You know what I mean? And other joyous things going around. It's a
Yeah.
birthday. It's a birthday in the building. What's good, Browski? Pop your collar. Speak your mind.
Uh,
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that introduction. Feels good. Another year around the sun. Out here loving my Phillies. They clinch the number one wild card spot, so we'll be getting home playoff games this year. Which is amazing. Um, Eagles, like you said, doing their thing. Went down to Tampa in that crazy weather and took care of the Bucks. Showed everybody this is still Baker Mayfield. This is still Baker Mayfield. Okay, this is still the Eagles. This is still who we are. Again, dominating on the ground, pushing that defensive line out the way. Where I was hearing so much about their defensive line. The defense. You know, my line's still strong. Not as strong as my offensive line. Got them guys out of here. You know.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's
yeah.
that's that's all good.
And then wait a minute. And then
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
and then we flip it to my defensive front against that whatever you want to call offensive line. Got that out of here. My man Jalen Carter. They might as well polish the rookie defensive player of the year award and it's handed to him now. It's the third game of the season. He's already demanding a double team. They would rather double team Jalen Carter and leave Fletcher 1-on-1. Fletcher gonna beat that all day. It's a shame that this kid in game 3 has demanded a double team from the Bucks. He has demanded a double team from the Patriots and from the Vikings. So,
Talk your shit.
you know, once again, my defense stands superior, even with the mess going on in our secondary, but Blankenship came up big with a pick. Um, got a safety, all day. It's just been
that was crazy. I don't know what they was thinking about, but go ahead. Go ahead.
what they were thinking about is that Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter took out one whole side. They collapsed like the left side of the pocket themselves.
Yeah. This Buccaneer offense is not to be trusted. Why would you have the ball inside the 1 yard line? Why would you do that? That was might as well just gave them the 2 points. You don't know what you're doing.
And here
Go
we
ahead.
go.
I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead. It's your birthday. I'm gonna let you finish. Go
And then
ahead.
here we go again. Everybody complaining about the quarterback sneak play. Don't be mad because y'all can't execute it like we executed. This is the thing, and this should kill all the other teams because we're going to do it. So if we're going to do it, why is your defensive line not prepared for that? Don't be mad at us because you're ill prepared because we're going to do this. And then if you stop us at 3rd and 1, guess what? Guess what's going to happen again? We're going to do it on 4th down. We're going to do it again. It's no secret. It's not like, oh my God, what is this formation that they're doing? Like, what is this? This is crazy. No, it's quarterback sneak. We're going to push y'all out the way so that my man can slide in for that 1st down real quick. We don't need a lot, We just need a yard, couple inches, maybe
Hey
a
yo,
yard.
check this out. First of all, I know it's your birthday and all that, and you're feeling real good about your things and with the Phillies and the Eagles and this and that and the third. But listen, my thing is this: I always been the sad sack Buccaneers dude. Like even when we had Tom Brady, because I didn't want Tom Brady in the beginning. We got a Super Bowl out the deal. All right, that's cool, right? But this team has never been really, really good since those Rondé Barber days and Warren Sapp and all that.
Well, the
What
defense,
they put,
the
how
offense,
how
yeah.
you gonna let a bunch of Eagles fans come down to Tampa and take over the stadium? That's
Listen,
first of all.
we travel.
That's first of all. All you heard was Eagles fans in the stadium.
That's
That's
right.
all you heard. Second of all, Baker Mayfield, like when the lights are on, yo, you not it. You not that dude. Everybody was reading about you, how you was finding Mike Evans and how you was developing a rapport and you was doing this and that and the third. You was making dumb plays out there. I think we had a 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3. Instead of taking the open field that you had wide open, you could have got that first down and then some. You're gonna throw the ball downfield to somebody who was double teamed.
Listen,
Like and the running game, and don't and listen, I could do a laundry list of complaining about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because that's my team and I could do it. But I'm not going to rain on your parade. I just think that again we got outclassed. Um, I'm surprised you didn't put the 40 burger up on us.
listen, we didn't put the 40 burger up because AJ, after all that bitch and complaining, he dropped 2 touchdowns in the
Yeah,
end zone. Like the one, it was high, but if you hit again, if you touch the ball, you supposed to
you
come
catch the
down with it,
ball. You
right?
catch the ball.
Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
touch the ball, you catch the ball. The other one was right in his hands. He just dropped it. Like it was ridiculous. Um, our running game, DeAndre Swift, once again.
Yeah, yeah,
You can tell the difference with him in the game and him out the game because when they put Kenny in there, it wasn't that spicy,
right.
and it make you start side eyeing Kenny because you like, damn, DeAndre would have got that first down. It's 3rd and 3, and we're gonna run it, and you as soon as get contact, you going down. DeAndre, he out there, he taking you. He knows it's like he know where that first down mark is at. You're like, all right, we need 3 yards. He's going to give you 4
DeAndre
yards
Smith
spot.
is nice.
Super
That's the
nice.
bottom line.
Yeah,
DeAndre
no,
Smith is
super
nice.
nice. Super
Yeah.
nice. And
So
now I just
yeah.
need Nick Sirianni, I need Coach Sirianni to like get it out of his head that we're gonna be splitting these carries because DeAndre, like Swift had 16, Kenny had 14. Nah, that's too close. You know, that's too close in comparison. I need DeAndre to have at least 20 to 25 carries, and then Kenny, you may get 10 or 12 or maybe 8, like you got to split it up with the rest of the guys. Swift is number one. Like it's just it's a huge difference. The energy level is down when he's not in the game. It's like I need this dog, and it's like he just bulldozed through everybody, and I need him to be in the game all the time. But it was it was a good win. Still some things that we need to clean up. Um, Hurts had 2 picks. The one I don't really blame on was like a miscommunication, but the other one that he threw to Smith, he shouldn't have threw that ball at all. It was like, why are you throwing the ball? If you're gonna throw the ball, throw it where only he can catch it, or throw it out of bounds. So just throw the ball out of bounds. He shouldn't even threw the ball down the field. That was a lack of judgment. So I just need him, to get that together. But all in all, great game by the defense. Good play calling. I saw a lot of formations that was like wild formation. Like, oh, this like the formation when they had 3 tight ends and they split Gainwell out to the right, like to the far right, and it was just like a simple slant to the inside tight end. Like it was a crazy like formation they put out there. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. I like to see interesting formation. Like, give me a little trickery, you know, keep the defense on their toes.
Man, nobody want to hear about
No,
that.
you just saying that because you up in there and bust their ass, okay?
Nobody want to hear about
Y'all
that,
had
man.
that cheap ass touchdown. Nobody cared about that touchdown of Mike Evans. Mike Evans looked like he didn't want to catch
Listen,
the ball half
and
the
that's
time.
Steve. Hey, Kimmy, we got in the NFL game and got 11 points. Who does that?
Yeah, like the
11 points.
Yo, at one point, I'm telling you, it looked like Mike Evans, like he didn't want to catch the ball. It was like he was so concerned of how he was going to land that he was taking his eyes off the ball.
I'm kind of sick. I'm kind of sick of Mike Evans. I mean,
Right?
I feel like he's done what he's done for the team. You know, he got a Super Bowl out the deal. Now maybe he needs to, you know, kind of like explore, you know, other options. I think Tampa Bay and Mike Evans are gonna, you know, split. Amicably, I don't know, but I think they're gonna split.
The guy, I feel
Yeah,
like trade him.
I don't know. And to keep it green with you, I don't know if he's gonna get his 1,000 yards this year.
I don't think he's gonna get it. I don't think so.
I'm just keeping it green. I'm keeping it green with you, Bosky. I don't think, and you know, Tampa Bay is my squad. You know what I'm saying? But I just keep it so realistic, man. I just don't like the way the direction this team is going. Baker Mayfield, he does, you know, he shows up one week, he doesn't show up the next. So that's taking me to I'm getting 7-10 vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not getting, you know, that was a nice win against Minnesota that proves it can be done. But then you revert back to your old ways, man, and you know, it seems like that's gonna be the norm. And then Todd Bowles, he's not long for this world either. You know what I mean? I think we're just gonna have to just like somebody said a while back, they're just gonna have to blow it up. And it looks like it's going that way. We have no, you know, our running game is non-existent. You know what I mean? Our passing game, you know, gets lucky. You know what I mean? Our secondary is still, you know, putrid. You know what I mean? So I mean, it just is what it is. But
you guys are in the process. As soon as Brady left.
man, I listen. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, beat a dead horse because you already know what it is with me as far as my Bucks are concerned. I'm not the happy-go-lucky, and people be asking me like, "Yo, you know, you wasn't happy with Tom Brady." I was like, "Nah, because I really didn't want Tom Brady on Tampa Bay to begin with." You know what I'm saying? But he, you know, he got you a Super Bowl out the deal. So what? But now look at us. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that was coming. We got Windwalker in the house. Yeah, I knew that was coming, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
what's
how
good
y'all
with
doing?
you, baby?
What's up?
Yeah, it's Victory Wednesday. What's good?
Oh yeah, Victory Wednesday. Victory Wednesday.
For some,
hey,
not
what's
for
going
all.
on?
Yeah, for some, not for all.
Yeah.
Two out of three ain't bad.
But
well, I applaud the victories for this weekend, and it's a building experience for a lot of teams, building points, and it's showing a lot of cracks in people's armor, and plus it's the injury level is going up. That's from people not taking training camp serious.
I said all the time. As soon as the first three games of the season, you come up with a soft tissue injury, that's showing me that you wasn't doing no work during the off season. You know,
that's right.
You was out there chilling, thinking that you know, what I did last year still applied to this year, but that's not how the body works.
It was out there dancing with the stars,
right? Like, come on now,
dancing with the stars. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, speaking
swimming down in Acapulco.
Look. Speaking of people who had no armor, how did Denver Broncos lose by 50, yo?
Wow.
Listen, I said, like, it's more than Sean Payton, and now I've been hearing, like, you know, since that happened Sunday, a lot of these cats is talking about Sean Payton. First, you was talking about Russell Wilson. I knew. I said, you know what? It's Sean Payton, and I'm going to come here and I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna clean
He's a
house and I'm gonna
savior.
do. And you got the same squad. Like, no,
Same squad, yo.
you know what I mean? And it's gonna get worse.
Oh,
It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse for Denver, yo.
Yeah, I mean, like first, like you said, first they were talking about is is Russ fall, Russ this.
Yeah.
I'm like, but Russ don't play defense. I said, Russ
I was like, Russell's playing like garbage, but it ain't all. It's not all his fault.
No, Russell put up 20 points. Okay, Russell don't play defense. Russell didn't get 50 dumped on him. Okay, he put up 20 points.
Yeah,
y'all gave up
special teams suck. Everybody sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
and
that's a reflection. That's a reflection on the coaching, though. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
And I said it from the beginning. I said Sean Payton is probably the biggest problem that they got.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Those running lanes, those lanes was wide as as Broad Street. You know, just you could drive a Mack truck through the holes that they like these running backs had. My man had a college game.
Yeah, he think he's in New Orleans and he's not.
My man thought he was playing like he was playing on the Miami Hurricanes instead of the Miami Dolphins. How the game he had over 200 yards rushing and like 4 touchdowns.
Well, they should have scored a 2-point conversion at the end and put an exclamation on
the field goal. I would have kicked the field goal and took the title.
I would have said this is for the 72 Dolphins. I would try to get 2 points some kind of way.
Well, at the end of the game, he had the chance to kick a field goal and he opted not to. I would have kicked the field goal. He could have put up 73 points.
And they would have ran you out the league.
Yeah.
How you gonna be up by 50 points?
And still kick the field goal at the end
because by 50 points.
Because I want to be up by 50 points.
How you gonna be up by 50 points?
I want to be up by 50.
I mean, listen, you covered the spread about 3 times.
I want to be up by 53. Okay?
You covered the spread like 3 times.
In the history books.
You want to make history? Yeah.
Look,
listen, you say just like in basketball, they'll let you keep playing if you scoring.
And you see what happened. You see what happened in basketball, right? When they get that last second dunk, you see what happened, right?
You get taken out real quick.
You see what happened when they try to get that last second dunk? Hey, listen, hey, win. Yeah. Listen, Browski, they up by 25. and they up by 25, right? And you need one more basket to break your all-time score. You up by 25. You got
13 seconds left.
13 seconds left in the game, and you
going for that dunk, they're gonna go like this.
Yo, they're gonna run you out the stadium, son.
Yo, that's
wow.
Wow.
They gonna run you out the stadium, yo.
That field goal, bro.
Yo,
somebody that they couldn't run out the stadium was them Aces, and old girl went for 30. Woo.
Yeah, I mean,
he was carrying them.
The Aces, Gray and Wilson, they're gonna do what they do. They put up numbers the first game, and they're gonna continue to put up numbers on.
Because Aja's mad because she didn't get the MVP.
Yeah,
you can't get it every year, sis.
I mean,
I'm gonna prove to y'all why I should have got it.
and for me, I think that Breanna Stewart. I mean, how you gonna slice that, Browski? How you slicing that, Breanna Stewart and Aja Wilson? Like, what does it look like to you?
I mean, it's neck and neck. I wouldn't have been mad either way. Even one of them is worthy of the award. The thing about Stewie is she can score from anywhere, and she makes it look easy. Sometimes when you look at Aja Wilson's score, it's more effort. She's battling. On the low post. she's bumping with the bigs. It's not as pretty. But with Stewie, she anywhere on the court is her spot. How we say about Steph Curry, the court is his spot. Well, that's how I feel with Brianna Stewart. The court is her spot. She can score from anywhere, and I think she just make it super effortless. And for the fact that she's in a new environment, and her game looks the same. Like she hasn't missed a step.
And she playing with a team full of all-stars.
Yeah, she hasn't missed a step. But I mean, same thing could be said about Wilson. But the thing is, she's in the same environment, so she should have this success from the success that she built off from last season. She should still be building on the success now. She should be this successful. With Stewie, you may think that she probably would took a step back because you got Sabrina there, you got John Quell there,
Jones,
you got Courtney there. So, you'll think that, all right, well, this is Sabrina's team, number one. So she'll probably be, the leader, the lead scorer, where everybody go to. But she just fell into place. And it's, when you look at the New York Liberty, it's actually Brianna's team, We don't look at Sabrina is now Robin to Brianna's Batman. That's how I look at it. But it's going to be interesting because nobody showed up for Connecticut. Thomas didn't show up. The only person that showed up was what's her name? I can't think of her name. I just looked at it earlier. Hayes. Yeah, Hayes was the only one that showed up for Connecticut. Everybody else was still like off the high of winning game one. Like more games to win. It wasn't just a one game elimination. I feel
right.
Connecticut is still going to be giving New York Liberty problems. I think that
it's going to be a long series.
This is where
5 games.
This is where the Aces can kind of like get rid of Dallas, get some rest, you know what I mean, and watch the Liberty deal with Connecticut. That's how I think that's going to come down. It's still going to be the Liberty and the Aces, but I think you're going to get a down Liberty team against a rested Aces team, depending on what they do with if they get the Dallas win out of here.
Yeah.
Colorado and USC.
Let's go.
We got to talk about Colorado getting I don't want to say humiliated. I don't want to say that's not the right word to use. They got beat. They got beat, yeah.
I mean, I'll use the word Deion said. Coach Prime said himself. It was a good old-fashioned ass whooping. That's exactly what it was. And it shows they still have so much to build on. Everybody see, the 3-0, they undefeated, flashy. We got watches, we got sunglasses, we got hats, we got rappers, we got rappers walking us out like the surprise fight, we got rappers on the sideline, we got ex-NFL on the sideline, we got Hall of Famers on the sideline, we got actors on the sideline, and we got too much shit going on the sidelines. We got too much shit going on the sidelines. We got too much shit going on with Colorado. Okay, the focus is more on the sideline and who's walking us out and what watch we were wearing than on the game. We all know that this stretch, especially without Travis Hunter, was going to be extremely difficult, and we were going to see really the measuring stick for the talent level they have on the team against these Power 5 top-ranked, teams that we have. They went out there. There was no match for Oregon. I mean, every step, every position, they was outmatched. And it shows that you definitely need a line.
At one point, oh boy, was 13 for 13.
It was crazy out there.
At one point, he was 13 for 13.
He had so much time in the pocket that he could have put the ball on the ground, laced up his cleats again, picked up the ball, and threw the pass. Like, he had so much time. He could have read a book check to make sure he's running the right play on his wrist, and then throw the ball. It was crazy. So and I know that Deion expect this too, because he know that he said out his own mouth he need about 7 more big boys on both sides of the ball. And now we got USC coming that dropped
Da, da,
what
da.
they dropped what three slots in the rankings. Now they 8, but it's still going to be a tough out. Everybody's going to be focused on Caleb Williams versus Sador, Heisman matchup, showdown type of thing. I don't think they will get blown out. I still think they will lose. I don't think it's going to be a blowout as bad as this Oregon was, because USC, they didn't really have a good showing. They didn't really look that dominant against Arizona State, and I think that Colorado has a chance to beat Arizona State. So I don't think this game is going to be a blowout, but they're going to lose. I don't think by a super blowout, but they're going to lose.
Well,
it won't be 35-0 at halftime.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be 35 and a half. Yeah.
Number one, USC is my squad. Everybody has a bad game. Number two, they got something to prove on national TV. They get in a national TV game against the big Colorado Buffaloes everybody's talking about. They're going to play air out offense, and then the defense going to clamp down. And remember, USC got a lot of Samoans. They got the big line.
Yeah,
they got the big linemen. They got the big boys. Yeah.
Send your emails to Windwalker.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm gonna school you on something.
That's the Windwalker, yo.
Most guys send me the emails. Most guys, when I was at Long Beach Poly, most of my Samoan homeboys and Hawaiian homeboys, they came to play. They don't come to. And hey, all the ones that I know, they play. They play great, and they give it they all. They got more heart than most linemen that I've seen, most offensive linemen and defensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Okay. No racial slur or pun or anything. Hey, I wish I had their heart, like The Rock. They got heart.
Well, you know what? It's all good because USC is going to do what they do. And I'm going to say this about Colorado, man. In my opinion, I think that Oregon didn't get the best Colorado. TCU didn't get the best Colorado. Nebraska damn sure didn't get the best Colorado. And Colorado State shoulda, woulda, and maybe could have got the best Colorado, right? But if they would have had Travis Hunter, it wouldn't have been as bad. But Bo Nix is not, Joe Willie Namath. Bo Nix is, transferred from Auburn. He did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
He had the weapons around him to make it happen. You pick and choose your poison. You could, take that. We talked about it before, Browski. You could take that under route and kill Colorado all day, make the play in front of them, make them miss tackles. You could do that to them all day, right? Yep. And like you said, Browski, Deion, he needs some more horsepower. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, and I said it last week on the show, is that I want to see Deion and them get in the bowl.
I think they got 3 more.
To me, that would make the season. That would make the other college coaches mad as hell if Deion and them, could win six games, you're bowl eligible.
Listen, I think they had 3 games in them. I think they got 3 more games in them.
I think they got 4 or 5.
They got 4? Okay. But yeah. I definitely think they got at least 3 more games in them. And I said it, after that TCU game, I said, I think they're going to be bowl eligible. And I definitely would like to see Colorado in the bowl. It will help them greatly in the future, especially with recruiting and in the transfer portal. People going to want to come there. Like, people want to come there because of Coach Prime, but I want them to come there not just for Coach Prime, not just because it looks lit. You know how the kid. It looks lit there. You know, it's flashy.
They want Kim, they want to get an education.
Yeah, they want to get an education.
They want to get an education.
They want to be around all these retired football players. You know, you got the Shannon Sharp,
and you can smoke out there too. What?
Yeah,
the Michael Irvin.
I don't want them to come out there just for that. I want them to come out there because they want to win.
Word up, I'm going to Colorado straight like that. Yeah, man. I mean, they need something going on in Colorado, man. The Denver Broncos giving up giving up basketball scores.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
The Rockies ain't doing nothing.
University of Colorado almost giving up basketball scores. So,
the Rockies ain't doing nothing.
The Rockies ain't. Is the Avalanche getting started yet? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Avalanche.
It was tough in Colorado this past week. It was tough.
We got a fight. We got a fight coming up this weekend, man.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Charlo and Canelo. Where we at with it before it goes down on Saturday night? I know a lot of people talking about it. A lot of people not talking about it. They're talking about other fighters from other weight classes that kind of have the division that has boxing in a stranglehold. Been in such a rush to make the next, great event, coming off the events that we had earlier this year, you know what I mean? Now, I think in my opinion, I think the race is on to have that next mega event. Every event has to be a mega event now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we talking about Jamel Charlo and I saw Canelo Alvarez on Saturday night. What do you think, and what's your thinking in regards to the undercard? Because I looked at the undercard, I said, I mean, you guys, you know what I mean, Erslandy, you know what I mean. So I mean, you got a couple of people on there, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the pay-per-view. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Showtime. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I'm not.
The undercard's all right. I mean,
it's all right.
It's good to see Ugas out there because I haven't seen him play in a minute,
Mm-hmm.
So good to see him getting back out there getting some work. It's better than the Crawford and Spence undercard. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I'll say that it's a hell of a lot better than that undercard. I mean, I gotta be honest.
What we talk about on here is better than the Spence undercard.
Like,
you know what I mean?
That Spence Crawford undercard was.
Let's see. What we say, Will Walker? It was underwhelming.
It was underdeveloped.
Yeah,
underachieved. It was underachieved. And it was definitely under construction.
Yeah. So the way that undercard was constructed, we shouldn't be surprised about how the main event turned out.
Wow.
But this undercard is actually given, So, but besides that,
construction.
But besides that, the fight itself, it kind of lost a little spice. It lost a little sauce.
Yeah, it ain't all
not
that.
as spicy as it was when it was first announced. It was like, oh, all right, here we go.
So how did the luster fall off such a fight? You got a guy moving up 2 weight classes, jumping in front of his twin brother who couldn't take the bullet because he's got some other things going on, and so. That should be, storylines is all over the place. Storylines is flying all over the place for this one.
But ain't nobody, the buzz is not there, though. The buzz is not there.
Nobody's buying into it. Why is that?
Because of other things that's going on out here. Because
I'm gonna tell you what's happening. Charlo is not walking around with his shirt off, man. He got to walk around with the shirts off and the big chain.
He ain't out here.
Yeah,
come on, man. On Instagram talking. He not doing no live. Yeah, and we're so focused on what's happening with Stevenson that we just forgot about this fight. Like we trying to listen. We out here trying to get Stevenson a title shot,
right?
We out here lobbying for him. Canelo and Charlo, they not giving me no heat. Their versus was trash, and It was nothing. It was nothing. You know, the press conferences. That was trash. It was corny.
I ain't even watched that shit.
They wasn't at each other or nothing. It was just like, okay, when we fight.
Man, you got this guy and you got this guy over here. They're fighting on Saturday. Okay, everybody can go home now.
Yeah, like, oh, okay, well, we got Charlo over here and then we got Canelo. It was
and then the reporters is, okay, what color trunks you wearing since y'all don't want to talk?
They didn't even care because they so focused on what Devin Haney's doing.
Right. Right.
They focus on Tank Davis. Tank Davis. They on Tank Davis. Tank Davis just signed the contract. He just signed it. Oh, yeah. Why are we here?
Let's leave. What's going on with Canelo now? If Canelo eats no more tainted meat, they don't care.
They like, well, we at the wrong press conference. We got to go. See you later. We got to rehearse this one.
They thinking they're at Haney's press conference. Is this the Haney? No. Oh, all right. But I mean, listen. Hopefully we get a good fight. I need to see Charlo out here, you know, getting busy. You know, I need to see Charlo get busy. That's what I need to see because he hasn't been in the ring for like over 2 years, and and he talks so much trash. I need to see if you can get Canelo out of here, or is Canelo gonna get you out of here? Is Canelo gonna even? With Victoria's out, it's like, truthfully, I don't even care anymore, and that's bad because I was lobbying for either one of the Charlo brothers to get in the ring, but they're not giving me the energy that they was giving me when they was on the sideline.
Well, you know what they say about them. You know what they say about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk all that good-ish, and then when it's shine time, you kind of like, that now you whispering.
Yeah, now but, I just want to be professional. Like,
yeah. I think Tank Davis said if the best, fight somebody.
Anybody at this point.
Tank told him. He told the other Charlo brother, fight somebody.
Yeah.
Then holler at me.
Dame Lillard. That story is his come to
spicy.
He's a new out of Kentupo brother.
You said Blasky, a spicy end.
It's a spicy end.
Traded to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Miami.
In the 3-way, no Miami.
No Miami.
Put up them shorts, break out the North Faces.
And the Tims.
And the 40 belows.
And the Tims.
And the Scullies.
No, the beanies, the North Faces.
Right. You know what I mean? The Cosby sweaters, all of that.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? A little basketball talk early. What are we thinking in regards to now Milwaukee with Damian Lillard playing with Giannis Antetokounmpo? How does that kind of factor into what Milwaukee is trying to do? New coach, new situation. Dame Lillard now coming from Portland to a alleged championship team that just recently won a title. But do they have the strength and the ammunition to go with the other teams in the East now?
Well, one, I'm gonna say this is extremely shocking. Nobody saw this coming, and if they did say, "Oh yeah, we knew that Milwaukee was a dark horse team or a team on the low," they're lying. Nobody knew this was coming. When we heard Dame want to be traded from Trailblazers, we knew that he was focused on Miami, and he probably would consider the Nets, but it was Miami all day. If he wasn't Miami, he wasn't talking, and now he's going to the Bucks, which proves that it don't matter where you're gonna go. We're gonna trade you wherever we want to trade you was best for the team.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
I need a lot
That's
of
what
players.
that's what I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting for somebody to say.
Yeah,
That's what I was waiting for
I
somebody
need
to say.
a lot of these
in
players. You need to
retrospect,
listen to that. You know?
in retrospect to what you just said, Browski. Okay, yesterday Holiday said he don't want to play for no other team.
But
He
guess what?
loves.
Oh, he loved Milwaukee. Oh, he want
Yeah,
to retire a Buck. But guess what?
yeah.
At the end of
Bye.
the day, the Bucks
He
gonna
go
do
at the
what's
end of
best
the
for the
day,
Bucks.
he gonna retire with some bucks. He got no good retire as a
Exactly.
Yeah,
buck.
He may not
He'll
retire
retire with some
as a
bucks.
Buck, but he may
Yeah,
retire with
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 some
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 Bucks.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And,
Yeah.
and I thought that was crazy too. I said, damn, he just said, and on a public quote that I want to
Yep.
retire as a Buck. I love it here.
Life come at you fast, don't it?
Yeah, they said, "Oh, you can like us all, but if I can get Dame, you out of here." They said, "Oh, you get Dame, boom, done." What we gotta do? Dame,
Yeah.
Why my key not fit? Why my key not couldn't
why can I?
yeah
Why my phone
I can't get in the gym
don't work
now.
when the
I can't
door
get in the
goes
that,
gym,
open?
man. Who changed the locks?
that's only for team personnel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
know, man.
who changed the locks?
But
Who playing a sick joke?
now,
That's
I
only
mean,
for team
listen,
personnel.
look,
Oh
they ain't
yeah,
going
but
to but they ain't going to the Bucks. I kind of feel like the Bucks had to make a move because of what Giannis said. Giannis said, "I'm not signing here to play here without basically giving me some more help, getting me some help." He said, I want to get more championships." He said, "I want to win more championships. That either that's going to be here or
who is that?
somewhere else."
Who is that that said? Giannis, yeah, you said you want to win championships, but you got your brothers taking up 2 spots.
Yeah. Yeah, he
That's
do.
true. Yes, he does.
You got
Yes,
your brother taking up 2 spots, yo.
It's
So
a family thing.
how bad do you want a championship?
he said he won a championship with his brothers too. But no, that's true. Your brother's
You know what I'm
trash.
saying?
And they have 2 spots.
You got 2 brothers taking up
I can
2
see maybe
spots.
just one. But you know what's crazy? The one brother, he won a championship with the Lakers.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Okay.
And guess what? It's still one more brother.
Oh yeah, he's in the G
Like
League.
so
Yeah.
what is Damian Lillard going to say coming out of coming from East Oakland, playing
Uh-oh.
Playing with the Portland Trailblazers for all his career, coming to
11
Milwaukee
years.
with championship aspirations, and seeing Giannis is kind of like, well, if we win, we win. If we don't, we don't. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't catch that vibe with Giannis like that. I feel like Giannis always want to win a chip, and I feel like this is Dame. I feel like this is Dame last chance to ever win a championship. This is his chance right here. He finally have someone that he feels as though is good or better that he can win a championship with. He's on a better team. He's like he's on a better squad, new coach, and the dreams of winning a championship. The East is going to look pretty much the same. I feel like even though Dame is here, it's still the same. I think it may affect Boston a little bit more because Boston and the Bucks have their own rivalry right now. For me to be honest, the Sixers are still the third team in the East, and we are still in limbo because we have this James Harden situation that we still have to deal with. We don't know if James is going to stay and just play this year, or is he going to play and then we still look for a trade, before the trade deadline, or if we can get him out of here before the season starts. So we're still in limbo. But what this trade does for us, it lets Harden know we can trade you anywhere, nigga. Because that's how I talk to James now. Because James is on some other stuff that we can trade you anywhere. You want to go to LA so bad, but LA is trying to give us garbage. We can trade you anywhere. Like I want to trade him to Chicago. I want that. No, that's what I want. So now
Send me to Indiana.
listen, this right here. Now I don't want that contract. They giving Tyler too much money. Can't give him that.
Trade him to Utah.
Oh Lord.
I don't want nobody off of Utah. See, the thing is, I need something. You can't just give me a box of puppies and say good luck. Give you James a box of puppies and they mutts. No,
I mean that's what I again. No disrespect, but that's what about. That's about the size of it. Like James Harden, what does James Harden do?
I mean he
Yeah.
he got the stats.
He don't do nothing but run off at the yacht, have a few good games, and then go off and spend money at the strip club. Like what do you do? You don't win no chips.
He's a good. He's a good 15 and 10 man.
Assist leader. He's the assist leader.
He's a 15 and 10 man.
Yes, he don't give
you 15.
I just don't get what the big deal is with James Harden, yo. I never.
He got a beard. He got a beard.
He got a beard. He got a
like. He like David, or at least like David Ortiz. Like came out of nowhere and just like all of a sudden, at least David Ortiz got chips. You know what I mean? James Harden was nobody.
Yeah, that's all
he did his thing like at Arizona State or whatever. Then all of a sudden he got on. Now he's some kind of fantastic scorer who's bounced all over the league like Ricky Henderson. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. I'm not feeling it. Here we go again with James Harden. It's always some drama with this dude.
No,
here we go again.
True. Yes, and now that's what I'm saying. Now that the drama with Dame is over, James got to feel like he got to feel the pressure now because like we can trade you anywhere. It don't matter where you want to go. We can send you anywhere. So that's why that's why I say what I said. James, he got to make a decision. It's his choice. You play with us, or with the new CBA, you're going to forfeit a year of your free agency, and we're going to fine you, and we don't have to pay you. So what's it going to be? Your man was rapping about Miami. He making rap songs about being in Miami, and now Dame, you in Milwaukee. Now I need you to start making music in Milwaukee.
That's almost Miami.
Okay, that's Miami adjacent, right? That's the Miami of the Midwest, right? Milwaukee.
It's almost Miami. It starts with an M and an I, and then it kind of veers off after that. But I'm just saying. I mean, hey, Dame Lillard, man, be careful what you wish for, homie.
Yeah, but
Dame
think about
Lillard.
this trade too. What people not talking about, the biggest winners in this trade is the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns are the winners of this trade. Dame is just
got deep.
Dame, but
they got rid of DeAndre Ayton.
Number one, they got rid of DeAndre.
They got rid of DeAndre Ayton. That's right.
DeAndre Ayton since they drafted DeAndre Ayton. Okay.
Yeah.
They've been trying to get him out of there, but like you said, they got deeper. They got Nurkic from Portland. He's going to start at center. You got Grayson Allen. You got Nasir Little. You got Keon Johnson. They got the one thing they didn't have was a bench. After making their move for Bradley Beal,
they got a bench.
They had nothing. They just had their starters. Now they got one hell of a bench and a starter, and they got Bobo also. So it's like.
Man,
and Damian Lillard went to the East,
and then he got a big time scorer out your conference in the East. Okay, and you're still young. You still younger,
except for Cupcake.
And all Phoenix Suns games gonna be on free TV. You can't beat it if you're a Phoenix Suns. If you're a Phoenix Suns fan, you can't beat it.
They still got Cupcake.
All their local games gonna be on. The owner took them off the cable. He took them off.
Yep, it's gonna be all local games. So.
Yep, and all their games gonna be on regular TV.
It's gonna be crazy. So now that happened, it's like we're not gonna get no TNT games with
No, you get national games with Phoenix. Absolutely.
But all that other cable stuff.
The local games will be on regular free TV.
I mean, that's good for the people.
That's dope.
That's one thing that
that's taking it.
I wish the Sixers would continue. They stopped.
That's taking it back to the old school, taking it back to Union Square for real. You know what I mean?
And all these teams got networks and the cable own part of the team, so you gotta get cable to watch home games because for years the Sixers they was on WPHL. You could watch them locally all the time, but now you gotta have cable because now the cable company own part of the team and there's exclusively on cable. So I think that's dope that what the Phoenix Suns owner is doing. He trying to get back in with the community because the previous owner, we already know what type of guy that guy was.
Yeah. That's true too.
That's true
too, yo.
So I think that's dope. Another thing about this trade that's interesting too that people's not talking about is what's going to happen with Drew Holiday, because Drew Holiday got sent to Portland and Portland has all the young guards there. So are they going to buy him out or are they going to look to trade him?
Yeah, and that's crazy though, right? How do you get rid of a point? Get rid of a guard? You drafted a point, and then you turn around and do the trade, and then up with a point. You know, all these guys are decent.
NBA
These not scrubs. These dudes is not bums. You know what I mean?
He's an
Dave Mullen,
he's a
Henderson.
defender. He can score. He can
and Drew. Poor Drew Holiday. Poor JRUE. Poor Drew Holiday. Like, what you gonna do?
He could come back home. He could come back where it started at. He could come back to the Sixers where it started at. I just need to know where Portland going.
But to me, he's a very stout addition to anybody's team.
Yeah,
he's a good sixth man.
Okay, you get Drew Holiday. What are you giving up to get him? Because you know Portland gonna be on some nonsense.
You're right.
See, with that's when you talk to the Clippers and say, you want James? I need a 3-team deal. I want Drew and some pieces from you. And then you can give some pieces, and then we can give some pieces to Portland. You know, Portland probably want draft picks. They in the rebuilding stage right now. You know? So that's a 3-team deal right there. Everybody can get who they want. LA, they want James. All right. We want Drew, and then we give the rest to Portland. And then Portland can use whatever they get as other trade pieces. In the
so you can have Drew Holiday and the kid Tyrese.
Correct.
In the backcourt?
Yes.
With Drew Holiday? All right.
Yeah. Yes.
And Joel Embiid be on the Knicks, right?
Joel Embiid will still be Joel Embiid will still be here.
You was lobbying.
I try to sneak.
I see you lobbying.
Yeah.
No, y'all will get Randall. We're gonna New York's gonna give you Randall. He's gonna give you what's number 2's name?
Don't want none of that.
Yeah, we're not giving up. We're not giving up none of that because we already got us a point. We don't need Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
we need some help. We need Reverend Ike. You know what I mean? We need Oral Roberts.
Well, Rudy Gay just signed 1 year with Golden State.
About this. Hey, listen, hold up 1 second. I'm sorry. It's Browski's birthday, yo. Right?
Oh, Browski. Happy birthday.
Keep the whiskey away from Windwalker.
To you.
Listen, it's your birthday. You know what I mean? Talk about what you was going to talk about and expound on the virtues of being who you are, superstar, Yada Bear, Data in Sports Talk. Let's go.
Let's go.
Listen, I mean, the only thing we can talk about is this past weekend. The victory that happened at Raymond James Stadium.
Look at this.
With
All
that
right.
ridiculous
The show is over. The show is over.
With
Y'all
that
back in
ridiculous
Sports
shit.
Talk.
What? They didn't fire the cannons enough? What are you saying? They didn't fire the cannons enough at Raymond James?
They fired a cannon, what, one time maybe? One time?
Yeah.
They need to retire. Put that ship into the shipyard somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Lay it out, okay?
You said the Eagle has landed? What are you talking about, Browski? the Eagles landed.
The Eagles have landed and departed.
Oh, I just want to bring up a quick note about the Steelers that you probably didn't know. After the beautiful defensive and offensive win in Los Angeles, we said Las Vegas. They need to go back. The Raiders need to go back home. But anyway.
Vegas?
No, I don't. That's not a place for them. That's why they can't win. They need to go back to the black hole in Oakland or go to Los Angeles. Okay.
They go to Oakland, they're getting robbed and shot all the time.
But here's my thing. During the flight, they had an oil problem in one of the engines on the Pittsburgh Steelers plane, and they had to land in Kansas City.
They fly.
And while they were in Kansas City, in the tarmac, and they docked the plane, let all the players off, and they had to sit in this little area. They put a flash across the board. We'd like to welcome the Pittsburgh Steelers football team here. We're glad that you touched down safely, and that will be the only touchdown you will ever get in Kansas City this year. And they sit there for 6 hours and caught another plane out of Kansas City. I hope to everything that I love that we play them in a playoff game for the AFC Championship. I hope everything I love.
And I hope the spread is less than 15.
You said the spread gonna be 70?
I'm sorry.
What you saying the spread? I told you and Browski.
Less than 15.
The momentum is building. We just got to get a couple quirks out, and y'all okay.
You know what's not building? Najee Harris rushing yards. Okay, that man can get a rush, a run more than 7 yards out of him. Like I don't understand.
It's been like that for him though, man.
It's the line. Like I don't understand how you keep talking about.
He was killing it at Alabama.
It is when this offensive line of the Steelers is bad. The old line is bad.
Okay, but we still get W's. Thank you very much.
Look at this. We're
not the Dallas Cowboys, so hey, we're all right.
Yeah, man.
I mean, hey,
you ain't hear a peep out of those Cowboys fans, right?
Oh no, it's quiet.
It's quiet on the all Western. That Super Bowl. I ain't hearing them Super Bowl chants no more from them Cowgirls.
Oh no. Listen, we about to start hearing these Trey Lance chants soon. They're gonna be.
I don't think so.
Trey. Oh no, they're gonna watch. They're gonna be calling for it. And
when do y'all play San Francisco?
Like November, like early November, I believe.
Okay, I want to take a wager on that game. Yeah.
Oh, you're looking to lose.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
We're looking to lose, huh?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
All right, we got Wim Walker and Yada Bear putting the money where their mouth is and all that. Stay tuned.
Word up. Because we play Houston this weekend. That's a W.
Hey, you can't say that because we hear peak out of FBJ. Okay, 2 weeks. 2 weeks he been in MIA. 2 weeks.
Man,
FBJ missing the action.
Florida
Party
boy
Life
Jay,
missing
where
the
are
action
you at? Where are you at, Florida boy?
Because you
because
can't say it's
the Seattle Mariners are fading the black. Party Life is missing the action. Florida boy Jay is missing the action because the Jacksonville Jaguars and Florida State almost lost to Boston College.
Yeah,
man.
Right? Yeah.
So
man.
Yeah, but shout out to Florida boy Jay, yo. That's the homie. Make sure y'all salute. Make sure y'all check out Perspective and Facts, the podcast and all that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Make sure you check out Florida boy Jay. Remind him, we got a spot for him over here. If you see Florida boy Jay, just be like, yo,
point him in our direction.
Yeah, you know, the cats over there down in Sportstalk.
They thought that
tell him Yada Bear was talking real greasy about him.
Listen, Houston was going to be an automatic victory. CJ Strauss was out there picking them apart. And what's
they had fullbacks running back punts for touchdowns.
And what's crazy is that, you know, all off season during the draft, they kept saying, "Oh, Bryce Young." When CJ was always the most NFL ready of all the quarterbacks that came out this year. You know, everybody always want to be looking at like Alabama quarterbacks, like every quarterback come out of Alabama supposed to be that dude. No, that's not the case.
And you can look at them right now and see that ain't the truth.
That ain't the case. And then, like, I know Ohio State quarterbacks have been iffy. A lot of them converted to different positions. But CJ was the truth in college, and he's definitely showing up in the NFL right now. Like, he got Houston looking like they could be somebody's spoiler, you know, thinking this is going to be an automatic win. Well, there ain't no more automatic W's and going on in Houston. And
it will be this weekend. Thank you very much.
Hey, listen, we will definitely see. And also this weekend, we got the Broncos versus the Bears. Who want to watch that game?
That's the Who Want to Watch It Bowl. But Browski, before we get out of here, yo, like I said before, it's your birthday. It's something that we don't really get to talk about. I always said that we wanted to talk about it a little bit because this is your thing. Talk about wrestling a little bit.
Oh,
I know it's yeah.
I see. A big
it's your birthday, but we're gonna listen. We're gonna listen to you.
Jade Caldwell from AEW. You know, she was huge in AEW. You know, she was the TBS champion for over a year and a half. Undefeated. She only like one loss, you know, on her book, and she now signed with WWE. She made it to the big, you know, the main stage, big time, you know, and not just a 1-year deal, it's a multi-year deal. So that should bring a lot of excitement, not only to women's wrestling, but to wrestling in general, because she brings in like a new energy into WWE that just did a bunch of layoffs. Like they like dropped a lot of wrestlers off their rosters, and I see why, because it looked like they were trying to free up some space to sign Jade Caldwell. Now I'm pretty sure that she may have to change her name because WWE, they always want to have the rights to the
name, image, and likeness.
Yeah, they
NIL.
So I'm pretty sure that she's going to have a name change. I'm hoping they keep her authentic like she was on AEW. Just let her be herself, because she brings the smoke. It's a lot of dream matchups that I can see, like her versus like Bianca Belair. That'd be a great dream matchup.
I have no idea who he's talking about.
Charlotte Flair. Her versus like Nia Jax. That'd be great. So it's moving in a good direction. WWE, they just did like this merger with UFC. Like they made like a
didn't WWE let Ric Flair go?
Ric Flair is like everywhere. He goes back and forth. It's he's there, he's gone, he goes back and forth. But they did this merger with UFC, and they made this whole new company. So I think you're gonna see a lot of changes with WWE and UFC because now them two merging up together. I think it's a great deal for Dana White, and a good deal for for Vince. But that's
Vince McMahon out here looking like Snidely Whiplash.
With the mustache, right?
You look like Dick Dastardly.
He looked like he looked like an old school Bond villain, or he like a villain from Dick Tracy.
Right.
One of the guys from Dick Tracy. One of the villains from Dick Tracy.
Somebody on Reefer Madness.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. That was crazy.
Oh my God, what's going on? What's going on with Vince McMahon, yo?
Yeah,
what's going on?
When I saw him, I said,
"Yo,
that mustache, man." I'm like, "What's up with that?"
He looked like the villain. He looked like the villain in a Lifetime movie or a Popeye cartoon or something. He got the mustache. Yo. Oh shit. Yo, we about to get up out of here, man. Yada Bear still celebrating her birthday, man. Salute to you. Hope for many more.
Yeah.
Win Walker, man, you already know what it is, big bro. Before we get out of here, we gotta get down on it. What you gonna get down on, Browski? It's your birthday. What you getting down on?
Man, what am I gonna get down on? I'm gonna get down on this fight this Saturday. I'm trying to give it some shine. I don't know what happened. It just lost its fire. It's lost its flame. But I feel like we may get a Canelo victory. It may go late. I don't think anyone's getting knocked out. I think it's gonna be a decision. I think Canelo may take it, and maybe we get a second one, or we probably just get one with the other Charlo brother. But I see Canelo taking this split decision. Yeah.
All right. Win Walker, get down on it, Playboy. What's on your mind?
Man, I want to get down on them pinstripes, man. Eliminated again from post play. We need a new head office. We need to get some more players. We need to do some shuffling. Let's get it together. We are the New York Yankees. This is not us. Come on, man.
Yeah, man, it was like 150 people at the game the other day.
It was mad. I ain't never seen a stadium that.
Yeah, man, that was crazy, man.
Yeah.
That shows you right there. You know what I mean? That shows you right there, man. That the Yankee fan is upset. You feel like a lot more needs to be done. A lot more could be done, especially when you look at these other teams and with like not even a quarter of the payroll.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Consistently, going to the playoffs and consistently, challenging for championships and stuff like that. And the Yankees are sitting around, waiting for the next free agent to strike out again. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know, man, but I feel like, it wasn't a waste, but it's been now 14 years since 2009. And it's starting to, and again, Browski, and Win Walker, I'm gonna add on to your wisdom, my guy. It's like when we waited for 1978. You know what I mean? We won in 77. We got swept in 76. We won in 77. We won in 78. We ain't see the World Series again until 96. It's feeling like that. And it's not supposed to feel like that.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, hell yeah. The playoffs is a birthright. We don't play for June and July. We don't worry about our guy batting 400 in May. We don't worry about that.
That's right.
We
We are
don't worry
called
about
we're called the
21
boys of
and 10.
October.
We don't worry about going 21 and 10. The season started, we talk about the World Series. Nah. We don't play for May and June. We play for October. And when we don't play for October, that's what you get at the stadium. 150 people showing up. And 50 of them people that work there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So again, Steinbrenner's got to get it together. You know what I mean? Brian Cashman, you got to get it together. Should they fire Brian Cashman? No. Because Brian Cashman could leave the Yankees right now today and go to any team he wants. Any team will hire Brian Cashman.
Yep, with open arms.
Yep. That's why you keep Brian Cashman. You know what I mean? So again, at the end of the day, you reap what you sow. Now, watch the Yankees turn into the Knicks, Win Walker. And what I mean by that, and look at Browski laughing. What I mean by that is that Mike Trout is out there now.
Yeah.
With his often injured ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So here we go again. So instead of, you tried to build through the farm system. You know what I mean? I'm not mad, had Jason Dominguez come up the last month of the season, but he tore his UCL.
Mm-hmm.
You had Pedraza, you had Anthony Volpe at shortstop. You had a lot of youngsters coming up, man. You know what I mean? So again, the farm system is working. So now you got to sprinkle in some veteran presence, make the Yankees again. I wouldn't mind seeing Fernando Tatis at Yankee Stadium. I wouldn't mind.
Oh.
I wouldn't mind because you know that San Diego Padre team is done.
You gotta blow that team up.
That team is done.
You gotta blow that team up.
It's
You don't want
over.
Shohei? You want Shohei in pinstripe?
Anything less than Shohei, you can go get whoever you want. If you go get Shohei, if you put Shohei Ohtani at Yankee Stadium, it won't be nobody at the preseason games for the Jets and the Giants. They'll all be at Yankee Stadium. But is the Steinbrenner dude willing to do that?
Got to open up that checkbook.
Now you give up Judge.
Nah, you ain't giving up nobody. You're a free agent.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, he's a free agent. I didn't know he was a free agent.
What he got to open up is that wallet.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to come off for some. You got to come off for some of them snaps. How you call them snaps?
Yeah.
Come on for some of that grip, my nigga. You know what I mean? You got to open up add some more zeros. Paint some more zeros on that check.
Yeah, he got to add a hell of a lot of zeros on that check.
If you go get Ohtani, even if he can't pitch until 26, right? All your problems will be solved.
There you go. Can I say
all your problems? You go get Ohtani, and then they got this guy that they watched pitch a couple of weeks ago in Japan. He pitched like a one hitter. Brian Cashman and all of them was out there in Japan watching him pitch. So, I mean, it seems like it sound good and it looked good from the outside, but when spring training roll around and the winter meetings roll around, we'll see what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And don't think that we didn't notice over here down in Sports Talk that since Josh Donaldson left the Yankees with his bum ass, now he's hitting home runs all over the place for Milwaukee Brewers.
He a problem in Milwaukee.
But Aaron Hicks could have told you the same thing. He got out of Yankee Stadium and turned into Frank Robinson in Baltimore. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, but Baltimore still ended up where they ended up at.
Baltimore, the Orioles are gonna be a problem, man.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be the Orioles and the Braves in the World Series.
Mm.
I don't know.
And on that note, we're gonna get up out of here. Salute to.
Before we leave, can I say one more thing? I slipped my mind. Why is Jimmy Butler such a hater? Did you see what he said on Twitter? He said, "Y'all need to look into the Milwaukee Bucks for tampering."
Mm-hmm.
He's such a hater.
What they need to look into is why you don't show up at the crucial moments in the playoff games. That's what they need to investigate. To talk about investigating.
Yeah, I just want to ask that, like, why
investigate why they got you drinking that light beer on them commercials.
Investigate
that. You know what I mean? Investigate why you listen, man. Don't get me started. We're about to get up out of here, man. Down in Sports Talk. We're in the building every Tuesday night, man, 8 to 9. Smash that like and subscribe button. Do us that.
Yep.
Give Browski a nice birthday present. Smash that like and subscribe button. We're in the building. Check us out on 6zeros.com. We in the building. YouTube, StreamYard, Facebook. Left-handed right here. Get at me on RM Death on Twitter. That's Browski over there, aka Got a Bear in the house. And remember, all y'all send y'all emails to Windwalker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're about to get up out of here, man. We'll talk to y'all next week. Shout out to if you see Florida Boy Jay out there, if you see Party Life out there, tell me said what up. All right. It'll be greater later. All right. We out. Don't go nowhere. Peace. And y'all the bear didn't even save me. No birthday cake.
Let's go Phillies.
No birthday candles. See this. I
don't really like cake like that. No. No, I'm not a big fan of cake.
Let's go bust a piñata.